I'm sorry. I'm cooling off a little bit. I'm still fired up.
We're buzzed.
Yeah, we're bumming. We're bumming.
Yeah.
Um, a quick Lakers point, and Simmons was talking about it, and I think it's definitely worth kind of noting and mentioning. The Lakers, I'm gonna read you a list of names and I'll explain the significance after. Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, LeBron, AD, and now Luka. Those are guys that were not drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers. Let me read you that. Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, LeBron, AD, Luka, and we can even add Pau Gasol in there because I think he's a great Laker. It's absurd that those names and those players have been able to make their way to the City of Angels
Showtime.
Showtime. I don't think that's talked about enough because it hasn't happened like it. Nothing like this has happened in a while of a seismic player of Luka Doncic going from a team to team. Like when KD went to the Warriors, it was like, holy shit, he wanted to go to the Warriors. He was a free agent.
Even
When
with
when
LeBron to the Lakers, it
yeah,
was it was coming and he was older. I mean, we didn't
right.
expect him to play this well, but he was older.
Exactly. In this case, I think the pure and utter shock is still looming in the NBA and with NBA fans. And B, that it's happening with a team like the Lakers. Because if I'm going to be honest, in 2 to 3 years' time, when AD is 33, 34, and LeBron is goddamn near 45, 44 years old, the rebuild and the other star or reset of the Lakers, it wasn't coming. There wasn't a light at the end of the tunnel for this team. And for overnight, this team to go from that to do you know how large that light is right now? It's unfathomable that in like that, this team of all teams, the Lakers, are able to now flip their script for the next 20 plus years.
I'm trying to think of a comparable move historically, and I
I
just
mean, real it's in the same city. It's Shohei.
I
And it's
guess,
not
but
it wasn't
even
a trade, but he had
listen, but
options.
even that, folks knew he was going to leave for 2 years.
Sure, but I think the acquisition part of it is
Sure, but
similar.
this was like you said, it was completely out of the blue. And not only was it out of the blue, it was to the city that infamously poaches superstars. That
Yep.
list, Wilt, LeBron, Luka, when it's all said and
Kareem.
done,
Yeah.
and Shaq, Kareem, those probably are five top 10 players of all time. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Probably. And
exactly.
LeBron make a strong case that he's the best. Kareem is with some old heads. He is in that.
He's top 10, no doubt. Wilt's top 10, no
Could be
doubt.
top five. Wilt is probably top five. I have Wilt top five. So
And
it's
Lucas had a
he's had a
top
better
two
start,
a
but
top two single-handedly behind LeBron, a top two for 7 years of a career. Like not even
and
MJ was doing this.
the funny thing is it's really Wilt who did this. It was LeBron somewhat who did this, but Luka's performed, I would say, better than LeBron statistically. And the Lakers got all three of them still in their prime. Wilt a little bit old, but still prime years.
Yeah, I
Wow.
just wanted to bring that up. Also, I need to mention the fact that when Luka does come back and is healthy, it might be the biggest fuck you tour I've seen in any sports. Of they just traded me. They,
Oh my
they
God.
traded me. They didn't want me. I'm
Holy.
you traded me and you didn't talk to me about it. You didn't let me kind of there was no warning about it. It's going to be
Chills, man. Chills.
and here's the thing behind Giannis and maybe prime LeBron, there's no more feared player in the league of I'm going to go on an FU tour.
Oh,
It's
forget
it's
forget
forget
those two. Luka is the all-time FU player. I've never seen anything like it where the minute he gets pissed off,
Bro.
he's dropping 20 straight. I've seen it versus
Yeah,
the Suns not once, not twice, over three times,
dude.
where Book says something dumb and Luka's just like, you crossed a line. You
Yeah,
you
so
you done effed.
literally imagine like that having hope happening mid-game from the tip now. It's from the jump. It's from
All
when the moment the
48.
ball goes in the air to the moment the buzzer sounds. And it's
Rest
going
of
to
this
be
season.
over
Rest of
and
this season.
over again. The rest of the season. The
So
rest of,
what do you think Luka averages in the playoffs?
whoa, dude.
Over
I,
under 34 and a half.
yeah, I like that. Maybe I think 35 and a half. It's going to be, it's going to be unbelievable. Maybe,
How's
maybe,
the
maybe not 35. Maybe it's like, maybe it's more like, I think he will average a triple double in the playoffs
I think he'll be close.
because
Um, I'm gonna,
yeah,
as you talk, I'm gonna chug this because I'm thirsty and my pee is gold.
bet we like that.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers. I'll take a sip. But it's to the point where like, and it comes back to what Dallas did in that you saw what he's actually able to do with a team that was kind of put together in the middle of the season last year and take and literally lift them and take them to an NBA finals. He's clicked every single box of a player in his first 7 years, aside from winning an MVP and winning a championship. He's done every single thing else. And
Guys,
not to mention,
and he
and not
probably like, yeah, sorry.
and not to mention why he didn't win an MVP was because the other big fat Serbian man is is otherworldly. And I'm sick and tired of saying that, oh, he's out of shape, he's overweight. You know who else is out of shape and overweight or looks it? The best player on the planet. And he wears number 15 for Denver. And he's a champion and will be the MVP. I mean,
Should be.
should be the MVP again. And so I'm sick and tired of that being like a reason why, I'm anti Luka. Dude, grow up and look at them for who they are.
So the only reason why that out of shape thing mattered is
Pisses me
because
off.
the Mavs apparently gun ho defense wins championships. That's the only reason why it matters. When Luka's on the court, it's like it doesn't exist. It's like he's 225 pounds and jacked. Like the guy just balls. So this whole weight thing is like
It's the
just
biggest
such a
cop out.
stupid, it's a crazy argument. It's a
Yeah.
crazy argument because last year in the playoffs, he wasn't magically thin. He didn't
No.
magically lose 20
And he was
pounds.
running on fumes, man, because they ran him into the ground because they had to.
Luka's like, and this is like kind of a strange, funny point to make, but Luka's the ultimate. He's kind of pissed off and he's not gonna dunk in your face like a lot of players would or like draw fouls. Luka's going to step back from 35 feet and like drain three threes, even though he shoots like 36% from deep. Like that's the type of
Yeah.
kill switch is for him, it's focus, which is the most important kill switch to
Yeah.
have. Some guys just draw fouls. That's very important. Like Braun just draws fouls. This kid goes into ultimate flow state, Mike mode,
Yeah.
where the ball's going in.
Yeah.
It just is.
He's gonna do that, or he's gonna get by you on a pick and roll and have you on your hip, and he's gonna do his little step back from 15 feet 6 times in a row. And on the seventh time, when he goes up, he's gonna up fake and he's gonna put an elbow right in your chest. And
Who's
it's gonna hurt
more
like hell.
who's more unstoppable, Luka or Shea?
It's Luka. It's
It's
Luka.
probably Luka for the
It
for the
is.
for the FU mindset.
And don't get me wrong, when Shea has had it going all year long and he's virtually unguardable. But there's no, and Rosillo mentions this. This isn't something new, but gun to my head, one possession, I need one good look.
Luka.
I need, it's, he's going to get to wherever he needs. He's either going to get fouled or he's going to hit a 15 contested
That's
footer. Like,
that's not debatable. I
no,
I wouldn't have anyone on the podcast, or if I did, I would do a singular pod about this. that would dispute that.
because the ball's in his hands,
I'm the
and I
biggest
trust
Shea
it with
fan
my
in the
life.
world.
Yeah,
We're from the same country. I'm a massive Shea fan, and I would
yeah.
never say that ever.
And you could argue like give the ball to Jokic at the high on the elbow and run action around him. But then if he passes it, it's out of his hands and his teammate has to make the shot. Like I know Luka
No, I
with the
mean,
ball in his hands, like I will get one good look